Hello, and welcome back once again to Hawke's Bay, New Zealand, and today we are going to be taking care of the Thriller Night Challenge Pack, and we will be taking care of all 4 of our challenges in one video, starting with Hitman with a shotgun and the Scissor Man. Hitman with a shotgun is basically kill 5 guards with a shotgun without being spotted. The Scissor Man speaks for itself. We have to kill a target with the pair of scissors. We're going to take care of Vertigo as well, which will consist of eliminating a target by throwing them off of the roof or from a very high place. And then finally we have I've forgotten what the last one was. So throw someone off a roof, throw someone with scissors, and we need to drown someone in a pool as well. So these are our 3 main targets for our event today, and I have created a contract for this one, as you can see, and we are not going to be bringing anything with us on this journey because everything we need will be on the map. So there is the contract ID, and for the purpose of the video I'm going to start right at the boat, although I highly recommend you start in the office if you have the mastery level available to you, just to save yourself a few minutes trip across the beach, because everybody is already in place. Alma and Orson are already in the building, and the guards are already patrolling all around the beach area. So if you can, start in the office. If not, you can just do what I'm about to do here, which is just sneak my way past all of these guards, having to take a slightly longer route than I would normally like, and having to hang around in bushes far more often in this level than I would like to. But once we get past this vehicle and these guys digging the graves here, it's pretty plain sailing. So we're just going to head for the bushes right in front of us here, and once here we can start veering towards the house. Now as you see, this guy starts to spot me and I get into the bushes and he continues to spot me. And that's just one of a few little things that happen during this little mission here, which is why this video is so long. So once this guy loses interest, we can continue on our way towards the house. So he's going to move away now. I said he's going to move away now. Thank you. Well done guarding the beach. So onwards to the actual beach house. And again, now that we're past that one guard, it's pretty plain sailing. We're just going to make a beeline straight for the house, using all of the tall grass as cover. And as we get close to the house, we want to just veer to the right slightly towards those guards. Surprisingly, we're going to be heading towards them. We want to veer off just here before the camera, keep in the bushes, make our way round behind these 2 guards here, nice and slowly. And then straight through all these bushes, we're going to give a nice wide berth around the side of the house, because there is another guard outside of the garage who will come into view. There he is. And we're just going to get around behind this guard who's in front of the garage door here. But as you can see, my timing sucks, and another patrolling guard is about to make his way past the garage area. So we're going to wait for this guy to move on before sneaking past the guard who is stationary, and just behind him there is a drain pipe up onto the balcony, which we are going to utilize. So once the guard's safely past and out of eyeshot and earshot, we're going to sneak our way past the stationary guard here and up the drain pipe onto the ledge, onto the balcony, and in through the bathroom window. Now make sure the patrolling guards aren't around here, but it's took me so long to get here that they're long gone anyway. So once we're through into the building itself, we're going to shut the shutters so that no one can see in on the top floor. So we're doing a little bit of prep work here, and we're going to make our way to the safe room, where we are going to retrieve ourselves the tranquilizer gun and a shotgun. So once we have both of them, we're going to take out the cameras, just because I like to do it, and I'll have that as well. So with that all taken care of, we're now going to make our way up to the roof, and what we're going to do is we're going to knock out both the guards up on the roof. Make sure you close the doors behind you, not born in a barn. So once we come out of the office area, hang a right through the doors, hang a left, ignore this guard here, he won't see you, and make our way up the stairs. And we're going to stop before we get to the top of the stairs, and we're just going to wait for both these two guards here to have their backs to us, which they do now, and we're just going to shoot them both very quickly with our tranquilizer gun and put them both into a nice deep sleep. I'm also going to drop the gun on the stairs just in case we raise an alarm. It might stop anyone coming up to the roof and finding their bodies. So with that now taken care of, we need to get ourselves a pair of scissors, which is in the downstairs bathroom. So we're going to make our way back inside the house and down the stairs while Orson and his bodyguard are talking. We're going to close this blind on the ground floor as well, make our way into the bathroom, retrieve the scissors, and we are now pretty much all set for 3 of our 4 challenges. So all we have to do now is get rid of this bodyguard at the top here. Now he's currently sitting in a chair facing us, but eventually he will go to the edge of the balcony and we can sneak up behind him and knock him out. It does take a little while, he sits there for a little while. I thought he might have broken at one point, but then I saw he did move. There we go. So I think he is getting ready to get up now. So once he gets up and makes his way towards the balcony, we're going to hug the wall around behind him, sneak up behind him, and we're going to knock him out. Now what I do here is I drag his body and dump him in a crate. What I recommend you do, just in case, is you may need the extra guard for the Hitman with a shotgun challenge, is just drag him into the office somewhere out of sight and leave him there, and he can be your first hit for the Hitman with a shotgun challenge. I didn't think of that at the time, so I dumped him in this box here. So with our pathway now completely clear, we can now make our way over to our 3rd target over here. And he is on guard at the balcony here. He does move around, but he stays here for quite a while. We're going to sneak up behind him, we're going to knock him out, and we're going to drag him down to the pool. You can distract him down with a coin or the screwdriver that's at the side of the pool. He will come down the stairs, and then you can either push him in or throttle him and drop him in yourself. I've found that pushing him into the pool doesn't always work, and I found that if you put someone into the pool right at the front here where we exit into the pool room area through this door, if you put them in the pool right here, it doesn't seem to count. So we're going to go round to the side and we're going to push him in at one of the sides of the pool. So there you go, there's our first challenge completed, and that is the Hitman of the Black Lagoon. That's 1 target in the swimming pool, no one noticing. So we're going to now make our way back up the stairs and back up to the roof, where we will achieve our next 2 challenges. Here we have a couple of guards already prepared, so we're going to select our scissors, use our instinct to work out which guard's the one we want to kill with the scissors, and launch them at his head. So that's challenge number 2 complete, and that would be the Scissor Man. So challenge number 3 consists of dumping someone off of the roof, and we just conveniently happen to have someone right here. So off they go. And that will get us our third challenge. So we're now going to pick out our shotgun, the third challenge being, of course, the Vertigo challenge. Once we've picked out our shotgun, all we've got to do now is take out 5 guards with the shotgun without being spotted. Now if you get spotted, the count resets. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, there is something happens here. Because I get to my third guard, I've not been spotted by anyone, there's no one around to spot me. But the counter resets to 1. So that's our first guard out of the way. I can't really help you with this section of the challenge because it can be quite random. The guards don't react quite in the same way as they do on most of the other maps. These guys will not come out of their heightened searching mode. They will not go and drag bodies away and go back to their posts. They will remain on high alert. So they're all wandering around at random. So as you can see, I'm trying to wait for an opportunity to take out one of these guys. And the guy I have in mind is the guy outside of the pool. But the 2 guards in the house are making that difficult. So I'm going to decide any second now that these 2 will have to go first. And one of them is heading upstairs. We need to get them separated so that when we kill one, the other one doesn't see us. Or come along and find us before we manage to escape. But it looks like an opportunity is presenting itself. So, guard number 2 eliminated. And we're getting the hell out of here before the other guard comes back. So as you can see, still not been spotted. No one around to spot me. There's one guy downstairs. Once he makes his way up these stairs, he's mine. So there's another guy now appearing downstairs and a guy up on the balcony. So we have plenty of choices for guys to be taken out. So one guy now leaving. That leaves one guy all alone on the upper floor. So I think we'll go for him next. Just want to make sure he's not looking in my direction. He's not, he's actually coming into my direction. So we're going to just hide behind this box here. And once he's not looking, we're just going to blow his head off. So that's 3 down. So who we got next? There's a guy running around downstairs. He's going to come in the house, I believe. Let's see if we can circle around and cut him off at the pass. There's 2 guys. Oh no, that's Alma running for her life. Bye, Alma. So we have this one guy left in the building, and once again, as soon as he's got his back to me, I am going to burst through this door and I'm going to blow a hole in him. Except the door's locked. I ain't got time to be picking it because he could turn around again, so we're going to go all the way around, and I see an easier target. So we're going to shoot this guy. And as you saw, no one has seen me, but for some reason the counter has reset. So we're back to number 1. And we're starting to run out of guards. In this area anyway. So once this guy again has his back to us, he's being quite annoying. I'm going to enjoy shooting this one. Just need him to not be facing this way. Turn around, look at the scenery. Right, he's gone past, so we can now make our way up the stairs. And ooh, tried it. Ah, saw ya. That's it. Have this. That was wholly satisfying. So that's 2 down, which actually is technically 5, but for some reason our counter reset itself, so we're going to have to venture outside now. And I am totally winging it at this point, and I'm going to be cutting out lots of periods of me sitting in the grass doing nothing, waiting for a target to basically isolate himself from the rest of the group. exposing himself as one of the weaker members of the herd, and we can take him down. So that's 3 down, and we have 2 more to go if we can manage not to be spotted again, even though it wasn't the first time. So after a long period of sneaking and waiting in grass, this guy has managed to move away from the group. And by group I do mean group. When the alarm was triggered, all of the guards out here started grouping up in 3s and 4s and moving around together. Then they separate and they all move out of bounds on the map. So like I said, I spent about 30 minutes waiting in the grass for these people to come back. So there's our 5th and final target. So we're just going to grab his ammo. And now that we have all of our challenges, Hitman with a shotgun finally popping for us, I'm just going to charge for our boat along the beach, eliminating anyone in the way, seeing as silent assassin rating is not possible. Good night, mate. And here is our boat. So there you go, that's the Thriller Night Challenge Pack. 4 challenges in one. Hitman with a shotgun, Hitman of the Black Lagoon, the Scissor Man, and Vertigo. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.